Well, I had to break this up into 3 different videos, so sorry about that. I wanted to make it one long video, but this is one where it talks about what happened when we first got there that night. Also, we got a little bit of my wife changing the fuel filter on this one, and she wasn't too happy about that. Sorry, honey. And then the trip home and a little bit of other stuff. I'm in a great breakfast, great place to eat. Also, so what's going on with my phone? I didn't really realize this. So if I have I can only do 60 videos or pictures to make one, quote unquote movie. I'll be like 5 minutes long, or they can be, a bunch of minute long ones. But as long as there's 60, that's all I can do. And I didn't really realize that. I can't take a 60 and a 60 and a 60 and put them together. So anyway, that's, I didn't really realize that. I was gonna see about doing this through the Power Director, but that I have an app on my phone for. When I do that, it's kind of hard to find the pictures in place. On my phone, I can just do. Anyway, so that's what's going on. That's why there's 3 of these. Anyway, I hope you watch the other ones. This is part 3. Appreciate you for watching. Thanks. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said thanks, Ron, for putting that away.
Love it, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Just kidding. I don't know if I have ever done a video of inside here before, but it's pretty nice. There you go. It's already going. Alright, another car show down. Elma Street. Alright, another car show down. Elma Heat Street 2022. So we're gonna go to Ron and Serena's house, cook up some king salmon, and oh yeah, besides corn, I'm screwing this one up. Okay, hang on. Asparagus.
Rice pilaf.
Alright, there's a car show down, Heat Street, Elma 2022. So we're gonna go to Ron and Serena's house, have some salmon, and get some asparagus to go with that. And anyway, carbonated down pretty good. And it was hot today. It got into I think it got into the 80s. It did. It got into the 80s. So lots of water. We rode to the tavern over there and drank like 3 cups, good-sized cups of water. As some of you know, I can't sweat when I get hot. Anyway, didn't win anything. I might have won with the red entry raffle ticket. I didn't look, but no big deal. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'll do a little video on the way home. So appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching Jay's Garage. Also, Pacific Northwest Nova 68 to 72. Get on the Nova page and join. I put on 3 car shows a year. Even if you have no Nova, whatever you have, just if you have a Dodge, don't put it on the page, but just follow the car shows. Thanks, appreciate it. I wonder if one of those were the accessible ones. Nope, don't look like it. No accessible porta potties down here. Alright, headed out of town. Gonna go to Ron and Serena's place and have some dinner. Thank you, Ron and Serena. Gotta get some air in the oil air shocks. Gotta wait for this guy. Hopefully the air's still going. It's $2 for air. It's just ridiculous.
It's dropping. You're losing air.
Yep. There we go. Put it on there tight. Fumble fingers. Okay, grab it tight enough.
You're losing air.
I'm gonna let you do it. I just can't hold it on there right. My wife's turn. I just couldn't hold it right. Oh yeah, it's going up. How's it look on the other side? I'll do this a little bit more. And again, yeah, I need new shocks. That's probably good right there. All right. So, before we go get our fuel filter changed, we had to stop here at, was it the Gateway 76? Used to be Toad's. And they had this breakfast bowl. It's really good. That's what she has. Some tater tots on the side. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna make it a good day. You know how long it's been since I pumped my own gas in this in Innova? Years. She did bring it over here for me though. That was enough. The last time I think it was with my white car, the 70. It was a fight to get over. Gotta listen for the gurgles. 2 gallons. I bet we used 70 gallons maybe. I just don't want it to pop back on my shoes. Has it been popping back on you at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's right. You know, I just remembered when we got gas last. That doesn't make any sense. We filled it up. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Over there. Getting it? You just learned how to remove a filter and replace it. What do you gotta say for yourself? That much? So we just got gas a little bit. I'm gonna see what kind of gas mileage this thing got because we took it a lot easier coming down, and then we're gonna get gas when we get back into town and see what kind of gas mileage we get back up there. And speedometer don't work, so what I'm doing, I'm going by Google how far it is from here to there and such, so on and so forth. So I'll figure it out when we get home. 37 degrees, wow. By the way, I put super in this thing and it was $6 a gallon. It's crazy. That might have been, what might have been part of the reason why it wasn't running so good. Our last tank of gas, you put it in just regular, and I don't know what kind of compression this thing has in it. I don't think I have those in my records. I'll take a closer look, but we'll see how it runs now. We just changed the fuel filter. It feels pretty dirty in there, so we'll see what happens. Give it a little bit of throttle. Still kind of doing it. I don't think it's as bad. We'll see. What happened?
The gears are weird, and I was trying to get it into second, and I might have pushed a little too far into R.
Into R. And JJ was just telling you this morning, you're doing really good, girl. Mistakes happen. This is a really close ratio core speed. Fix that. There we go. I think it chirps. When I go like this, it quits. So if you haven't seen me mention it already, I think there's some little bushings or some plastic spacers or something I gotta put in there, washers or something. I'm guessing. So it doesn't do that. We'll see. So a peculiar noise just started today. It sounds like the heater box fan. I'm pretty sure it's not it because it's not even on. And as far as I know, it started today. I've never heard it before that I can think of. And man, I thought maybe it was maybe a wheel bearing or something, or maybe it's the alternator going bad and just you know, making that noise. But it's another little something we'll have to figure out what it is. So hopefully it's something simple as the alternator making noise, because in the fan, heater fan, it can't be that. Even if the heater fan was on a little bit, it's just a lot of noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It doesn't do it all the time. Anyway. This is Hood Canal over there, and it's a pretty cool drive coming from like Olympia way up to Port Angeles to swim. It's a nice drive. You can get to see the water quite a bit, like right up here. There we go. Too many trees and houses. I'll find another place where we can get a shot. Here we go, here's a good spot. Heck yeah. Yeah, this grass is kind of too tall. Going into Hoodsport. Cushman staircase. Hey, let's see how fast you're going. It says 29, 31. You're going too fast. of these days we gotta go to this burger place up here. Pretty busy town in the summer. Even at other times too, but especially in the summer, it's pretty busy. Model T Pub and Eatery, burgers, teriyaki, ice cream. Hey, you're on YouTube. One thing about this, besides being beautiful coming up here, it's windy for quite a bit of it. You gotta do like 35, 40 or so. So it's just a nice leisurely way to go. A lot of good scenery. And I need a shoulder harness in this thing. I'd be bopping around. There we go. Look out, we're gonna get you. I feel like jumping in if I could only swim. "79 more miles. They got the right idea, apparently. So I gotta tell you a story. So about 9 years ago, right after we got married, I was coming home from Olympia, and there's a corner up here you really gotta slow down on. Anyway, I was going too fast because I'm used to riding with my wife, and she goes through here like, you know, about out of 80s. Anyway, so sometimes my legs will spasm. So it was right here. No, it's not right here. Anyway, so I started going around the corner, and my leg spasmed, and came up and hit my fingers, my hand, on the steering wheel, and I was having a hard time getting my hands out, and trying to turn the corner, hit my hand control for the brake, you know, all at the same time, and my seat was being kind of funky, and when I got down to the bottom at the house there, I stopped, and that kind of like told myself, "You idiot, you almost widowed your wife. Been married maybe a year." So I will show you the spot. It's up here, and I call it Jay's Dead Man Corner because I almost died. We're almost there. Also, I'm going to sell the wheels and tires off this car and get something else. They just rub too much. I got to get something that actually fits good, and then get some shocks too. 67 miles to home. All right, here we go. We're coming up to it. And there's some lights right back there, some flashing orange lights to let you know. So as I was coming along, I'm trying to stay up. My knees come up to my hands, and then I'm trying to slow down, trying to steer, trying to slow down, trying to steer, trying to get my hands out. And finally I came down here, slowed down, and pulled into here. I sat there for a few minutes because yeah, I could have died pretty easily. So I just had to learn to slow down. A lot of curvy curves up here. A lot of people going home too. There's another light up here that's flashing to let you know, slow down, dummy. Slow down, Jay. You don't want to widow your wife. Yeah, where are they? Oh, it's right there. That's on the left. So this is just about the last of the water you can if I remember right. Brennan. All right, going up Mount Walker. So yeah, I lied. There was one more spot. You can see water just a little bit. Anyway, so, well, hang on. So, this thing, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. This thing's been kind of sputtering a little bit here and there. I thought the fuel filter just might relieve that, but it didn't. It's still doing it. I don't know if it's as much. So, I don't know if the fuel pump is just not putting out the pressure. So I'm gonna see if I can get a gauge in there somehow or another, and see what kind of a PSI the fuel pump's putting out. And if it's really low, well, I'll have to replace that. And if it's not that, then the carburetor is junk or just needs rebuilt, because this car was sitting for a while. I think even before the guy bought it. So it's an Edel junk, Edelbrock Edel junk. So who knows? I'll try and figure that out, and I'll do some video. Up Mount Walker. Like I said yesterday, it's not a very high mountain, really. Are you drinking a beer, or drinking some wine, or eating some dinner watching? If not, maybe you should. Just kick back, relax, grab something to drink, and hang out and watch. River. Yeah, couldn't really see it though. We're coming up on what's this town up here? I forget. Holocene. Yeah. So this time around, I've done a lot more video of going home than I've done in the other ones. Hope you guys don't get too bored. Like I said, grab a beer, grab a pop, grab some wine, just hang out, relax, and have some fun with me and relax. Appreciate it watching all this far. Alright, I'm super hot, so I took off my shirt, so sorry about that, if it offends you. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, so bad news. This thing's been running kind of a bit. I don't know what's going on, but about 10 minutes ago it backfired through the exhaust pretty good, like a pow. I'm like, oh crap. And it kind of did it another time, and so I don't know. So I don't think it's the pump not getting enough fuel, but we'll see. So I'm gonna check the spark plugs first later next week or something, and just do some general checking out. Take out the valve covers and see maybe if it's a valve train issue. I mean, who knows? Maybe the cam's going flat. You know, maybe one of the springs is just too weak. Maybe they're not the right springs. Who knows? You know, I don't know how long ago this was rebuilt. They might have put the wrong springs on to begin with. Who knows? So hopefully none of the springs are broke. You know. So anyway, we're gonna try and make it home the rest of the way. We got like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and hopefully it's not something real bad. We'll see. Back in Port Angeles. If you guys don't know about Port Angeles, well, there's some mountain range up there, hurricane ridges up there. On a day like this, it is beautiful. You can see for miles. And a little bit of a fee to get in there. If you're disabled, you can get in for free. Anyway, and there's another hill or mountain here. I forget. Deer Park? Yeah, Deer Park. And it's pretty cool. It's not paved all the way, but views are great. almost home, so whatever's wrong with it, it's still holding out. I thought it was gonna like grenade or something. You know, I think maybe it's a valve train. I don't know. We'll see. All right, almost home. Woohoo! What a long day. I'm hot. Kind of miserable.
So I didn't really save a guy's life, but we went to
Yes, he
the
did.
car show. And when we got out, I started unloading the car, and Jay had gone inside. And I could see he was turning and looking as these people had walked in behind him, and he kept turning his head, and I was kind of curious what was going on in there. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of people come out, and I hear, he needs to go to the hospital. He's having a heart attack. And so I put all the luggage up onto the sidewalk because I had kind of laid it around the outside of the car, and the guy's daughter got in. He was holding his hands like this, and she said, I think my dad's having a heart attack, and I don't drive. And Jay had said, take him to the hospital. And so
Yeah, because everybody was saying he's having a heart attack.
she gets in the back seat, and he gets in there, and his hands like this, they were all kind of chewed up and bloodied. And he said, and then he was having some tightness across his chest like this. So I wasn't too concerned that he was having a heart attack at that point, but I still, we're on our way to the emergency room. And so we get to the urgent care place, and Elma, I'd never been there, and we pulled up to the doors, and it said, after hours, go to the emergency room, emergency entrance, and I didn't really know where that was, so I drove up to this other big building that I saw, and I couldn't see where it said emergency, but there was a security car there, so I rolled up next to the security car, and the window was down. I happened to be a lady driver, and I asked her, so she told me how to get onto the road, past the bus stop, take another right, and go into the emergency room. So I was talking to somebody when we came in on Saturday night. It was the same lady that was there checking us in, and she had told us that the guy had a punctured lung. So there's that. No heart attack, just punctured lung.
So how do you get a punctured lung?
When he fell.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
checked with the doctor, and they said, yeah, if you break a rib, you can puncture a lung. And he was kind of a thin guy, so it's not unreasonable to think that he could have punctured his lung.
When I saw him standing like that with his hands the way you showed, I was thinking, well, if he's having a heart attack, why is he standing like that? Like having his hands above his heart or something? I didn't understand. But yeah, because he fell and scraped his hands up really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Anyway,
heart attack.
so it wasn't a heart attack. She, basically could kind of saved his life, because if he wouldn't have went there, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, eventually that punctured lung would have caused some issues.
Yep. They thank you for saving his life.